I mean, it's only so long you can play Sonic. It gets grating after a while. I mean, having to deal with its physics, you get bored after a while, which is the exact same reason that I've only ever completed the first world of Sonic, Mario 1, because I just get so bored of Mario's mechanics, Mario's physics. I just get tired of it. I get desensitized to it. It's like, this doesn't qualify as fun anymore. So I just stop. And then that's it. I just never pick up the game again until like months and months later when I try to do it again, but then I get bored again and it's just a big mess. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I must have gone the wrong way. I've never been down here before. I didn't even know there was a part in Sonic 1 that has an arrow made of rings. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know why, but I always just go the exact same ways every time I play this game. I don't know why, maybe it's just like out of habit or something. Yeah, that's probably out of habit, that probably explains it. I've been playing this game a lot recently. I don't know why. I guess because it was like gifted on Steam. I had to like check it out, and then I realized there was like a mods thing. It's like, mods? Sonic 1 doesn't have mods. And then I went to the workshop and found out, oh, they literally just mean ROM hacks, because the Steam game is an emulator. I mean, I wasn't surprised about the game just being a Genesis emulator in disguise, but yeah, I was just like, oh yeah. Obviously there are no mods, they're just ROM hacks. But I do find it interesting that you can upload ROM hacks to the Steam workshop. I just find that so interesting. Firstly, I find it rather silly that you have to own the games to get ROM hacks of them. Like, some things, it's like, requires both Sonic 3 and Sonic 2, because, like, something that adds, I don't know, fucking Chuckles to Sonic 2 or something. That's not the exact one, maybe the Knuckles in Sonic 2 one. Actually, isn't... Yeah, Knuckles is already in Sonic 2. I mean, like... Oh, and Knuckles in Sonic 1. Whatever, there are some that just require multiple Sonic games that I've seen. It's like, why is that a thing? I mean, they're ROM hacks. Your usual form of enjoyment for them is just getting them on an emulator like Gens or BizHawk anyway, so... I find it kind of silly that, like, it's asking you to go and buy a new version of the game just to play someone else's variation of the game. That doesn't even, like... It's not like other mods where it just, like, edits files and stuff like that. No, unless they do it weirdly differently, I'm sure that the Steam Workshop literally just has the ROM hack .bin files uploaded. Because it would be silly if it was anything else. Oh, I forgot there was a pit there. Neato. It's okay, I'm fine. Oh, 0 rings, that's neat. Oh, that was bad. There we go. I did it. Wow, I can't believe I'm already at Labyrinth Zone and I haven't seen a single special stage. Aren't I good at this game? Yeah, I must be incredibly competent at this game to have not gotten enough rings to see a single special stage so far. Honestly, I don't remember what most of the special stages are, but I just know the first one by memory like the back of my hand. That's just a way the world works, I guess. You know, I don't understand why people are so upset about Sonic Mania getting delayed. Do they want another Sonic 06? Yeah, sure, let's rush this game so it has a ton of things wrong with it. I mean, I know Sonic 06's problem was also half that the story sucked, which I would beg to differ, but, you know, most of the problem was the number of glitches. I'm sure if they just delayed Sonic 06, they would have come out with a much better product. So, I mean, Sonic Mania is a big deal, okay? And, you know, people should be excited about this, and that's perfectly understandable. But to rush it just because you think it'll be good is not the way to go about it. Oh, there... Yeah, I felt like... Oh. What? Okay. So I come over here expecting there to be bubbles, like, oh, there aren't. I'm gonna have to hurry forward. And then all of a sudden, the water lowers as if to answer my prayer? Okay, Sonic, that... What the... I've literally never seen the water level change except for when you're, like, riding on these weird cork things. In, like, the third act, I think it was? Yeah, the third act, I think. I have absolutely no recollection of this area. I mean, I've played this game recently. I've just never been down a route that looks like this. Yeah, this is all complete. I don't recognize any of this. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I don't remember any area that looks like this at all. Alright, just chalk that up to me going the same way every time. Or maybe you just have a terrible memory, it could be either one. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, the Sonic Mania delay. I saw someone who was so genuinely upset, like his life depended on Sonic Mania's release or something. And he was just so upset and spiteful. He's like, here's my reaction to the delay, and then he posts a screenshot of asking Steam support for a refund for his pre-purchase. And I mean, come on, if you're pre-purchasing that early, then you don't even deserve to be mad about, like, the game at that point, because you easily could have just, you know, not bought the game. I mean, to me, that's down the same, like, lane as beta testing a game and, like, playing a game in its alpha or beta stages and then complaining that it has things wrong with it. I mean, if you're so upset about that, you can just wait until it gets released. I mean, okay, sometimes people who get complaining about games in alpha, yeah, sometimes they do have a point. Like, come on, this game's been in alpha for 5 years and you haven't fixed a single problem that's been in it from the very beginning. Like, that sort of complaint is definitely justified. But I mean, come on. I don't know, I just find the whole complaining about Sonic Mania's delay thing super silly and ridiculous. Because why are you supporting the game by pre-purchasing it if you're like not going to be understanding about stuff like that? Do you genuinely want a worse product just because you want it to come out the second you snap your little grubby fingers? He's like, hope you think better of your PC players next time. He's like, they are trying to do nice things for the PC players. If they weren't, they wouldn't have delayed in the first place. I guarantee that guy would have been even more mad if the game came out and it was just the worst thing he ever played. Alright, Sonic Mania comes out August 15th. Everything you could ever imagine to be wrong with it is wrong with it because you rushed the PC version. Good job. Are you proud of yourself? I'm staying silent for a big chunk of this level because, I mean, I don't have anything interesting to say. I mean, I guess I could try to go on like an improv tangent about fidget spinners. Dr. Fuck probably wouldn't like that. Because he's up to date with all of the ridiculous memes. But I mean, why say anything if it's not going to be funny, interesting, or at least enjoyable? Actually, going back to it, like, on the subject of fidget spinners, I just got done watching an episode of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and do people understand the implications of the fact that a Weird Al Yankovic song now has fidget spinners as one of the lyrics? Well, I mean, fidget spinners isn't obviously one of the lyrics, but like he mentions fidget spinners in the song. Do you understand the implications?
We're just a bunch of simple fidget spinning goofy dorks.
That's now a thing. And there's no way that it'll never be a thing because now it is a thing and that can't be undone. There will forever be a Weird Al Yankovic song that mentions fidget spinners. That's just a fact of life now. A cold hard fact of life that you just need to accept. Can't believe I've gone this long without having a single ring. There's gonna be rings, right? Right? You wouldn't just make me go like face a boss or something without giving me any rings, right? Shield? Okay, that's a start, but where are my fucking rings? Where are my rings? Oh, and my shield's already gone. Stupid Robotnik was in the way. Oh god, it starts here, so I have to go that rings again. This is a rather tedious climb. I'm just spamming the buttons. Okay, gotta get a shield here. Alright, at least he goes pretty slow. That's in fact that makes this a little more bearable. The water still goes incredibly fast though. Get the feeling I'm gonna lose 2 lives here. Actually, recently, I don't think I've actually done this boss without, like, insane amounts of rewinding, because, honestly, I believe it's impossible. God, could you imagine if they went with their original plans and made this the second act or whatever it was going to be? No, it was going to be a second act, wasn't it? Pretty sure. That or like the first or third or something like that. Could you imagine if you had to go do this that early? Oh my god. I didn't lose the 2 lives either. Whoa. If he hit him, the capsule flashes too. The magic of video game color palettes. I was uncomfortable, so I'm lying down now. Oh boy, the worst zone in the game. Before you yell at me, I completely respect your opinion that this is the best zone in any Sonic game ever, but I hate it more than anything. Nope, not done. There we go. I need more lives after what just happened. I mean, as much as I hate this zone, honestly, it's easier than Labyrinth Zone. Which is weird. You'd think that difficulty progression would actually be a thing in video games, but hell, Scrap Brain Zone is easier. Except, actually, I think the third act might be easier than Labyrinth Zone too, because I don't have any memory of having trouble with that act. Because despite the fact that it had water, it was easy, alright? Difficulty progression in this game is all sorts of messed up, honestly. I mean, the final boss is a joke. If you're not, like, going for crazy tricks or showing off or whatever else, you can beat it without much thought. Literally just patience beats the boss. I mean, usually when you hear about patience in video games, it's like, oh, you gotta be patient for this boss, but like you also need to have some semblance of skill. The final boss in this game, it's all just patience and RNG, and having the patience to wait through that RNG until you get a desirable result. And Starlight Zone's boss is a bit more difficult. But still easier than whatever. Oh wait, special stage. I jumped into the big ring without thinking about it that much. There we go. That was easy. And possibly the only Chaos Emerald I'll ever get. The other 6 might as well not exist, because one of them doesn't actually exist in this game, and the other 4 are ones I'm never going to get. Oh yeah, I got the 1 Chaos Emerald. That's all of them. I did it. Everyone's gonna be so proud of me, I got the 1 Chaos Emerald. Something about that terrifies me. Ooh. Is it just me, or is like just running normally super slow in this game? I mean, I know there wasn't a spin dash, but like just running is so slow compared to like running for a bit and then pressing down. Something about it just so slow to me. Especially down like slopes and stuff. Like, you'd think going down a slope would be faster, period, but apparently not. I didn't know this was here. In fact, I don't know where anything is here. I have like no memory of this zone because I don't really play it. I don't really play until here because I usually quit at the Labyrinth Zone boss. But here we are in a zone that I have little to no memory of. Pretty sure this is also one of those ones where like you don't press anything and it resolves itself to a certain point. But yeah, I didn't say anything the first time. If you hold 0 buttons until you get into
bit with the emerald, you're fine. Not on this one though, because like you need to start pressing stuff now, or else you'll go into the goal. Which is why is it called a goal anyway? Like, children playing this are gonna think that's what they're supposed to get, right? I mean, you would think. I can't believe there was a second Chaos Emerald all along. I mean, could you believe this? I mean, throughout the entire Sonic series, I've been under the belief that there's only been one Chaos Emerald. But now look at this, there's a second one. Oh my god. Oh, okay. that just happens in this somehow. What pulled me? Okay, that... I hate this zone just because of all the little parts where like you go up a ramp like that and then there's a platform. 90% of the time there's a fan there too. Exactly my point. What is going on? What is doing on? Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but you know. I don't know why I felt so, like, I don't know why I felt like I needed to go over to that side. I don't know, I guess it just reminded me of Chemical Plant Zone a little bit too much. Where, like, you come out of, like, the tube thing. Oh, okay. Nothing has made me more glad that Sonic Generations, possibly Sonic Unleashed. I don't have much recollection of that game. I'm so glad that like that game has like those little signs that tell you when a fall is gonna be lethal. Oh, okay. I guess it's just possible to get over there now. And I'm back down here again. What is this zone? Its layout is just so confusing and it's never obvious where you're supposed to go. Yeah, that invincibility helped for everything else. Yeah, it totally wasn't just there to not get killed by those like 5 or 4 bombs that were there. Not at all. You know what my brain was telling me to say? I hate this part of this level, especially, like, more so than the other ones, but then I just realized that I have absolutely no memory of that part, so to say that I would hate it would be deceitful, because there are probably parts of the zone that I hate even more. It's like, I hate this, this is the worst part of this zone. Actually, no, it's not. Whoa, what is that? That's a thing from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? That's in this game too? Huh. I've literally never seen it. Ooh. Yeah, you do you, buddy. I don't trust that one. Yeah, get as high as possible. There we go. Actually, I've never ever seen anyone like say that this is their favorite zone. Funnily enough, except for like Ant Dude, and like that was the only reason I put that disclaimer there is because like, oh, Ant Dude thinks it's the best zone ever. There must be other people who think it's the best zone ever. The weird thing is, like, I remember having this kid on my bus in high school who, like, made references that I didn't even get. And then I found, like, he expected me to get all these references, and I honestly should've, but it was only after I stopped going to school for a while. I think it was summer or something. Yeah, it must have been summer. Or spring break or winter break or something similar. that I actually found Ant Dude's video and found out, oh, all of those are references to that video. Oh yeah, he did mention an egg-like character in context of Sonic. I should've, like, this is where all that is from, that's right. Honestly, when he said egg-like character, I had no idea who was talking about. Yes,